What is gwan peeps? What is gwan? I'm really late at this today. Do you know what it is? I've been luxuriating in the cooler weather. It's actually cooled down. It's only a couple of days of heat wave, and now we've gone back to what we normally have. It's a little bit dull, it's a little bit grey, but it's still in the 20s, and this is how I like it. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking, doing the British thing, and start talking about the weather. I'm going to do the British thing and stop doing the British thing, I should say. What was I doing with my phone? I was getting the energy for the day. I'm thinking of starting this thing with the energy of the day because sometimes I flick cards and I sit there and I look at them and I think, gosh, that's a message for somebody. I should tell some. I mean, it's my energy. Okay. I'm flicking energy for myself. Okay. But it might benefit somebody else who's on this journey. So I just took a picture of it and that's why the phone was sitting there. But anyway, I'm going to shut up. I thought I'd do something different today because I am late. I was been pottering around doing the washing, doing the cleaning, whatever. I was just pottering around and it's turned out that it's gotten quite late. But I thought today I'm going to do a pick a card and use to see if we can get some messages out of it. Now, sometimes they do have some difficult words to read, difficult emotions, but they do give explanations. So I'm going to do a pick a card, people. So I'm going to flick three cards and I'm not going to look at them myself. I have no part on what the energy is, but I'm just going to, flick some cards with some that's upside down. Okay. And I want you to pick what card or what picture best suits your mood. Okay. And then we go from there. Then I flip cards on that because it's all about the emotions. As I said, it's the little box of emotions. So depending on the picture will tell you what kind of emotional state you're in. And I'm only going to take three out, but Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance. And they keep flipping over. Okay, they keep flipping over. So, oh, that was a good one though. So anyway, I'm going to keep flicking. Oh, why do they keep going over? I'm sorry, people. We'll get to this pick a card in a moment, but I don't want to cheat, you see, because I want it to be as much a surprise for me than it is for you. And I will pick one myself. So let's pick some cards out. Let's pick three cards out. See, I'm attracted to that one, and I'm going to show you them in a minute. That one, and let's go with that one. So I've got three cards out. Don't know what they are. I'm going to put them up on a pedestal so you could see them. And I might put some stones next to them so you know which is which, okay? So there's card number two. I don't know if that's upside down or not, but it doesn't matter, does it? The color is the color, isn't it? And card number three. Okay, so let's get some stones next to them. So I'm going to get amethyst on that one. I'm going to get rose quartz on that one. And what else have we got here? Should we do a clear quartz? Or, let's do a citrine. So we've got citrine here. Okay. So it's either the citrine or it's going to be the rose quartz or it's going to be amethyst. Which one are you going to choose? And while you're thinking about it, are you subscribed yet? Hit the alert bell and subscribe so you know when I'm going to do another video because this one especially is going to get deep because I'm going to flick cards on each and every one once we figure out which one it is. So have you picked a card yet? I'm in a gay, happy mood, so I'm going to go for the middle one. That's the colors. I like the colors on that one. Which one are you picking? Let me know. Is it the citrine? Is it the rose quartz? Is it the amethyst? Which one is it? Because it'll be revealing as to what your most because these cards were made by psychologists and they use these in sessions to figure out your mood. Do you know it's what you're drawn to at the end of the day? So let me know which one you're drawn to. I'm drawn to the middle one. Okay, but I'm going to take it in turn. So shall we start with the amethyst? Did you pick the amethyst? Let's see. So the amethyst is delight, and it says here the hands clap, the eyes sparkle, the lips tingle into a smile. Sparked to so often by sensory pleasures, the hoarse frost on a spider's web, a petals pink. And I'm trying to get to the actual meaning. It says, see also love, and euphoria. But it says, according to the Oxford English Dictionary, the change of spelling during the 16th century, blah, blah, blah. But as it so often says, so 14th century, I'm trying to get to where it actually means. Delight comes from the Latin to allure, to charm, to entice. And Locke described it as kind of shimmering seduction. It was, he said, that intangible thing which caused the person to say they love something, as in, I love apple tree or I love the sky. But as is often the case, the mistake captures the essence of the thing. Luminosity and weightlessness seems to be at the heart of delight, which most of us more makes one feel like flying. Oh, is somebody in delight with you? I don't know, but that's the amethyst. So I'm going to move on to the next one, and I'm going to flick why they're here. What is somebody delighting in? I don't know, but let's have a look at the second one. And I'm not going to keep you in suspense. It says happiness. Oh, these are good cards today. Happiness is a multi-million pound industry. Self-help books encourage us to track our emotional temperatures. Apps turn the effect of certain foods and exercise on our moods into graphs. But in our hurry to weigh and measure that most subjective, fleeting experience of happiness, we might be forgetting to check first what we're putting at risk. The idea that happiness is obligatory, that we have failed if we can't achieve it, can make us anxious and dissatisfied. One response to this dilemma is to reject the term altogether. Wow. Anyway, so I'm going to turn them this way: happiness and delight. Oh, these are both very happy cards. Now, are you delighting in what's going on with you? And are you happy with your situation at the moment? Who's to say? These cards are here for a reason. But did you see the negativity that came up with the happiness as well? We've got one more card here. We've got one more card and it's under the citrine. So if you pick this one is for you. So, Lotost. I don't know what see some of these words. Litost. Latost. Latost, pronounced litost, is a Czech emotion describing shame or resentment and fury felt when another has made us feel wretched. Oh, you see where this is going already? As Czech, as Czech author Milan Mukdina puts in his book of laughter and forgetting, Latost is a state of torment caused by the sudden sight of one's own misery. Is somebody in misery? Oh, are you in misery? First comes a feeling of torment, then a desire for revenge. Now, immediately, this says to me, this is about your counterpart. Do you feel an energy? Do you feel this kind of energy? And it's not you. Do you know what? Okay. Litos vengefulness is often self destructive. A cutting retort might be enough to restore our pride, but when we are hurt by those wielding power over us, revenge must take circuitous routes. In Kundera's novel, a child is belittled by his violin teacher for playing the wrong note. The child deliberately repeats the mistake until the teacher snaps and throws the pupil out of the window. What? Throws the pupil out of the window. As he falls, writes Kunal, the child is delighted by the thought that the nasty teacher will be charged with murder. Wow. Not that they're going to die, but the teacher's going to be charged with murder. How sadistic is that? Anyway, the goal of Litost is to make the other person look as miserable as oneself. That is definitely narcissistic, isn't it? Do you know, like somebody says, "Oh, I want to commit." Do you know what? I spoke to somebody who's definitely narcissistic, and they said, "Oh, I wanted to commit suicide." They wanted you to feel sorry for them, okay? But then when you report and said, "Well, I've had those thoughts too, but I never wanted to do it," it's like you're throwing it back at them, isn't it? Anyway, the goal of Litost is to make the other person look as miserable as oneself. Your attention so focused on punishing your tormentor that your own destruction becomes far less important. This is so one of those traits that, do you know when you've got somebody who wants to win at all costs? It's like a win at all costs trait, isn't it? So what I'm going to do is flick a card on each and every one and see why they're here. So let's start with the delight card. Because that, as it explains here, and I didn't read all of it, it said The hands clap, the eyes sparkle, the lips tingle in a smile, sparkled so often by sensory pleasures, the horse fat and the spider's web. Delight is a moment of fleshy abandon and a almost spiritual transcendence. In many cultures, gardens have been credited with bringing forth its raptures. In 15th century Islamic law, the delights of paradise are depicted as jewel-like gardens, from the Zen gardens of of ancient Japan to Bosch's strawberry gents, the garden of earthly delight. The garden encaptures a glistening sensory pleasure for the 18th. According to the change of selling, but as it is often the case, the mistake captures the essence of the thing, luminosity, blah blah blah. Anyway, delight. Somebody is in delight. This, do you know what I'm getting here? A past, present, future thing. And somebody could have been delighting in your misery. Somebody could have been delighting in your misery. This is what I'm getting. Why is the delight here, Spirit? Why is the delight here? I'm going to turn it this way because I like the colour. But why is this card here, Spirit? And at the beginning, yeah, they wanted you to feel like this, like they was a missed opportunity. Do you know what? I don't know why I'm getting that message today. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Three of Wands. Somebody's sitting there waiting. They're delighting in sit. This is not a story for everybody, but when I saw that, it's almost like somebody was delighting in sitting there waiting, watching, and refusing to come forward, and they're doing it deliberately, and that's their problem because it's them that's losing out. Please don't be sitting there waiting for people to do that for you. Please don't be sitting there waiting for people to please don't be sitting there waiting for someone to come forward to you, knowing that they're not. Don't play the game. Get on with your life. I say that to every and all my clients. Get on with your life because you're here for a reason. You're here for a purpose. You know, whether you choose to accept it or not. Do you know what I mean? So let's see. Why is the delight here, Spirit? Eight of Wands. Communication. Okay, and these are like the chakra. They've got the chakra meanings to them as well. Forward, justice is here. Okay, and the Four of Wands. Delight. Does somebody? Oh, these are all very good cards. I'm only going to get 6 of each. They're very good cards. Two of Wands. Someone's wanting to decide to communicate. They could be going through karma, and now they want to because of their player from the Himalayas ways. But they now see what the situation is. It's the Four of Wands, the 11 of 11. What else is coming out here? So they want to take a leap of faith. Somebody. Oh, this is why the delight card is here. That's nothing but good energy. Look, not only do they want to take the Fool card, but the Princess of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. Do you know what I mean? So here's what we've got here, people. In reference to the delight, okay, because we all, you know, you can take delight in one way or another. And do you know what I'm getting? I tell you what, somebody reveled in making you squirm. This is not a story for everybody. Somebody reveled and was really happy, and it was like they delighted in making you squirm, in being up in your head and all sorts. But the problem is now it's the tables have turned. You're the one who's happy and delighted with your situation because you're doing well. And now somebody's realizing this and they want to communicate. They want to come forward to you. Or they're trying to decide when and how. When and how they come forward to you. Wow. And the reason they want to do this, because of what they did in the past, they're now going through karma because of their tricky ways. This is because of their tricky ways. And I'm seeing the blue border, and that is the throat chakra. That is the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is all about, do you know, what they want to say and they're not saying, the things they should have said and they didn't say. And now they're going through karma because, in actual fact, you figured out that there was this person with this inner energy, this hot and cold energy, this player from the Himalayas, the community banani. But this is not a story for everybody. But what I'm seeing here is now that somebody, in the positive sense, looks like they want to come forward. Okay, they want to come forward. They realize what this situation is. This is the Four of Wands, my 1111 card, a divine connection. Do they want to take a leap of faith towards this? Because remember, with the Fool, and I don't know if you're into this, but the Fool is actually going on a journey through all the different major arcanas. He starts from zero for a reason, because it's taking a risk. It's starting a new. You're packing light. Do you know what I mean? Because this person, do they now want to commit to something? Because we've got the Princess of Cups here, which is the page. Do they want to come forward? Because there's a few indications as to wanting to come forward, wanting to communicate. Okay, and they could have been the person that was delighted in actually making you squirm. I don't know why I'm getting making you squirm, and or making you feel uncomfortable, playing mind games. Or simply not living up to their obligations, or simply not being the person that you need them to be. Not want them to be, but need them to be. Okay, there's a difference. I always have this argument with people. When you're with somebody, is it a want or a need? Because if you need somebody, that's codependency. But in this context, you need this person to be who they're supposed to be. That is not a codependent thing. In this case, it's just a case of this person wasn't even giving you the bare minimum. They wasn't even giving you the bare minimum. But this person's gonna, whoever this is coming forward, and they want to give you everything now because they realize who you are. So I'm going to move on from that, people, because I've got two more to go. But that's the delight card. So we're going to get that one out of the way. And we're going to go with happiness next. What is the happiness card all about, Spirit? So let's get some cards out for happiness. If you pick this one, then this is for you. This is the one I picked, actually. So I want to know what the happiness is all about. I want to know what the happiness is all about. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please tell me about this emotion, because after all, it's all about emotions, isn't it? Are you in the emotion of delight? Are you in the emotion of happiness, or are you in this emotion where it's all about the shame and resentment? Is somebody around you in shame and resentment? I don't know, but let's find out about this happiness, this emotion. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. Thank you. Please give me the message. I'm not going to drag this out, because when you do these picker cards, it can be just like so. Oh, there's a lot of Oh, is that crown chakra? Is that sacral chakra? We could look them up. I always forget. The indigo is the is it the eye chakra? But this is definitely the crown chakra. The purple's the crown. The indigo is the brow chakra, or the third eye. Six of Wands, the third eye. So here's what we've got here. We've got a Ten of Swords and a Seven of Cups. Somebody is now feeling betrayed about their choices. They see you reveling in your happiness, but they feel betrayed now. But it's their choices that betrayed them. They see you sitting on your throne as the boss bitch you are, as the high priestess, and you see the hidden intentions and notions. You're just living out your dreams. You're living out your hopes and dreams. You're getting all your wishes. All your wishes are coming true. You are actually living in success, and it's nothing but positivity. You're happy, but somebody's feeling really gutted about their. They could have, even though you had this past betrayal, the past betrayal is gone. Okay, and the reason why this happiness card is here is because, yes, you had a past betrayal, and it was in reference to somebody's choices. They were a total illusion. They were a total illusion, I'm telling you. But now, as the high priestess, because you leveled up, as the high priestess, you're getting your hopes and dreams fulfilled. You're just nothing but success, and the wheel of fortune with the success is even better. This is your heart chakra. When you see the green, that's the heart chakra. That's you moving forward, moving on. You know, it's a feeling of happiness because you've just moved on. You're nothing but success. You're moving on with your situation. What's at the bottom of that deck? Yeah, simply because you put something to rest, and now somebody, and you're in this state of happiness. Whoever picked that card, you're in your state of happiness right now, because these cards are specifically designed for the emotion that you pick up on it. What you're drawn to is how you feel. So you have to let me know in the comments below when you see this video if that is the case for you. If that's the card you picked, remember? If that's the card you picked, okay, then that is to do with your happiness. Let me turn it this way. Let me know if this is what you was in, the state you was in, okay? Or the mindset you was in. Because this is all about moving on and being happy moving on from a past betrayal. Previously, it was about, you know, the delight, somebody delight in actually making you feel bad, but in actual fact, you moved on from that. And again, this is just proving the point. You moved on from that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna leave that there because look, we've got you Four of Swords is here. The Four of Swords is here, and now somebody wants to come forward to you. Somebody wants to step to you, but we're not going there. We're not going there. We're gonna leave it to six cards. This is you in your happiness. This is you in your boss bitch mode. This is you seeing the hidden intentions. And sometimes it is good to hear these things out and hear these people out, but you need to use your discretion and you need to use your intuition. So the last card, if you pick this one is for you. You've got somebody, either you've got somebody around you who's resenting, who's revengeful, and is in their pride. Somebody who feels stupid right now because of the vengefulness they was dealing with. Look at this card. That's great. That's envy and vengefulness, isn't it? And the darkness. Do you know, I look at this immediately and I see envy with the green. I see vengeful with the green. I see darkness with this. I see dark energy with that. And it's just confirming it. It just says shame, resentment. Somebody resents you. Somebody resents you now because you've moved on. This is what I'm getting. So, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. What messages do you have for the collective? Please let me know. Please let me know why this card is here. Why is this trust card here? Yeah, somebody now sees you as a missed opportunity and wants to start again. Somebody sees you as a missed opportunity and wants to start again. It's like, but are they resenting you now because you didn't chase after them? I'm getting a lot of you did not chase after this person because you finally woke up. You finally came into your high priestess mode. You bossed up. You sat on your throne. You said enough is enough, and you sat on your throne because you know I'm an advocate for don't ever chase somebody because from your having to chase them, it's like you're unworthy. Do you know what I mean? It's like why are you chasing a man? First of all, does that man even want you, who you're chasing? And second of all, if you're chasing that man, he's going to see. It's a horrible thing to say, but it's like they see less of you because men, and as it's been explained to me, I've had a conversation with somebody. Thank you for the confirmation. Men are hunters. And it's like, if you want to put it that way, you are the prey. As a feminine energy, you are the prey. The masculine energy is the hunter. Okay, you sitting pretty on your throne. He's meant to come to you. He's the hunter. Now, if you make that easy for them, they don't see your worth. Sometimes they just don't want to see your worth because you made it too easy for them. And sometimes they just don't really want this. But if you are chasing after this person, I advise you to stop. If you've got a person like this who's dumped you, ghosted you, tried to come back in and out energy, not doing any action but telling you things like I miss you, I love you, can I come and see you, and not explaining themselves as to why they did what they did, this is somebody who's you're not to be dealing with. And I don't know why I've gone there because that's come up in my head. But that is this all about. Somebody could have wanted revenge from something you did in your past, but you are not your past anymore. And this is stupid. People that live in the past have really got deep problems. Because if you're thinking about something that happened 15 years ago, there's something wrong with you. You can't. Why are you harboring something that happened 15 years ago? Do you know, as a person like me, 15 years ago, I've changed every 6 months, possibly, because I'm always learning, evolving. I'm always, now, even from 15 years back, I pick up a book, I read it, I do research, even from 15 years back, because, I was at university 15 years back. I was studying, I was researching, I was a different person. Do you know what I mean? It's like you've evolved so many times since 15 years ago. So that person taking revenge on the person you was 15 years ago, you're going to see right through that. Do you know what I mean? It's like, why are you doing what you're doing? Why? Because it don't make any sense. It don't make any sense anymore because I'm not that person. Anyway, let's find out what this vengefulness, this resentment, this shame, this guilt, this pride is all about. Please give me the message. Why is the pride, the resentment, the guilt, the vengefulness here, Spirit? Please give me that message. Is it because you decided not to chase this person? Is that what it is? Yeah, the hermit. You went into hermit mode, and you've looked at this situation and analyzed it. You looked at the situation. You said, "Not a bungo, wongo." What else is coming out? Yeah, because you saw the betrayal. That's the second time that's card's come out. Yeah, somebody who tried to control situations. Do you know what I mean? In their ego, in their pride. Yeah, you saw the devil that they was behaving. You saw the entity. You saw the darkness. You saw the vengefulness. You see, when you see the devil card, it's almost like, do you see the devil in the back and this woman standing there looking? That's like somebody wanted to trap you there, and it's a shadow, so it's almost like of the mind. Do you know what I mean? It's like somebody wanted to trap you there, but they didn't succeed, did they? And look, now they want to start again, even though they're giving you this betrayal, but they want to control it how they want it. You see what I mean? King of Coins. Let me show you something. Whoever this person was to you, okay? Whoever this person was to you, you had to look at that situation and see it for what it is. You took off the rose colored glasses and saw it for what it was. This person, this person just wanted to control situations. They wanted what they wanted. They were vengeful. They was vengeful. They did things in the background because, like I said, some of these people did these things because they wanted to take revenge on the person that was you, not your current person. Your current person is completely different. You analyzed the situation and saw the actual betrayal for what it is, and it was somebody who wanted to control situations. They wanted to do what they wanted to do, but they also wanted to keep you trapped in your mind. Okay, now this person is seen for who they are. What vengefulness is a type of devil energy, envy is a type of devil energy, shame is a type of devil energy. These are all triggers, and this person must have had all of these triggers: envy, competition, vengefulness, shame, ego, guilt, pride. All of these things are of the devil. Okay. So when you see the shadow, it's about emotions again, because we're talking about emotions. And like I said, in here, you see it. It says shame. It says resentment. The ones underlined, it says vengefulness. It's pride. Do you know, Lotost's vengefulness is often self-destructive. This is persons doing this to themselves, though, because you're not playing the game with them. You saw them for what they was. You actually took off your rose-colored glasses and you said, "No, I'm walking away from this." And now this person is wallowing in their self-pity and their resentfulness because you walked away. You probably the one that got away, and now they want to come forward to you as they should have done it. They want to come correct. Look, this is three cards of somebody wanting to come correct. Do you know, this person, do they want to come and give and take now? Do they want to come and give and take? Do they want to give you the energy that you're supposed to have in the first place? Do you even want it anymore, though? That's the problem. That's the thing, isn't it? Do you even want it anymore? But yeah, this is different, isn't it? This is very different. This is somebody who had resentment of you in the past, but they realize what the situation is now. That came out with the happiness. That came out with the 1111. 1111 is one of the happiest cards in the deck. It's about a happy home, a happy union, a happy divine connection. Do you know, it's a happy card. And now this person realizes that's what they want, and they want to take it. They want to be the fool now. Are they a damn fool, or were they just a fool? I'm going to leave it there, people. That was deep. But I love doing these picker cards so that you can see what emotions you're in at the time. And see, again, it's weird that you can use colors to actually figure out your emotions. So let me know what you picked in the description, in the actual comment. Tell me which one you picked. Was it the amethyst? Was it the clear quartz? Because this is the amethyst. Let's put that back there. You let me know which one you picked. Amethyst, Delight. Rose Quartz was the Happiness. And this one was the Lacoste, which is more about vengefulness, resentment, and pride. Which one did you pick? What color was you drawn to? Which was the citrine? Which one was you drawn to? Let me know. And don't forget, people, if this resonated with you and you enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button and the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. I also have Patreon. Thank you for your support, patrons, and I will ask you the question next time we have a. I'm going to ask the question next time we have a live or anything like that. Whether you would like me to shout you out on my videos, because I never know whether I should do that or not. Because sometimes people just want their stuff personal, but these people in particular really support or ride or dies, and we're friends. Most of us are friends now, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, and they're all over the world. So I thank you for your support. But if you want to come and join the Soul Tribe and have exclusive access to specific content on Patreon, please come along. But also, if it really did resonate with you, and you can show your appreciation and your support, there's links in the description. There's my PayPal. There's Buy Me a Coffee. You can do a one-off payment just to show your appreciation. So I'm going to leave it there, people. So until next time, take care.